Good morning, and welcome to our third annual Bibb County School District Military Signing Ceremony. This is a significant day in the lives of our Bibb County scholars who have made the decision to become American soldiers. Their decision is as much collective as it is singular. It is a choice that impacts families, communities, and our nation at large. This sacred ceremony is conducted to acknowledge their bravery and selflessness and to demonstrate our pride and appreciation as we pause to salute our newest soldiers. We will now begin our ceremony with the processional of the enlisted. We ask that you remain seated as we recognize each division of the military. Our enlisted will enter under the Saber Arch, which serves as a symbol and pledge to loyalty, protection, and embrace into the enlisted ranks. The arch will be presented today by the Central High School JROTC branches, which include the Army, Army National Guard, Navy, Air Force, and Marine Corps. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the enlisted of the United States Army.
Army. Saber.
presentation of colors by the Howard High School Air Force JROTC. Following Howard, we are once again honored to welcome the United States Central High School Air Force JROTC. And we are honored to have, once again, the Georgia State Capitol distinguished 116th United States Army Band of the Georgia National Guard who have joined us to perform the national anthem. Please remain standing until the colors have been retired and for the singing of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, as you take your seats, please, following them will be our superintendent, Dr. Dan Sims.
Forward, march. March. Colors, hope. Right, face. Forward, march.
Welcome, Dr. Dan Sims, followed by Cadet Captain Caitlin Little of Northeast High School, who will extend our official welcome.
Thank you and good morning, everybody. If y'all don't mind, do me a favor because as I walked in, two critical groups of people came to mind. I want to take a moment to recognize the first group of people. And I'm looking at all these distinguished servicemen and women who are actively serving and protecting us. And on behalf of their service, every service person inside this room, and especially now as we are engaged in war in certain territories where there are protections happening for us, unbeknownst to us, but we benefit from it every single day. Would y'all join me in giving a round of applause and a standing ovation for every service person inside this room? Let's thank them for their service. We appreciate them. And we're grateful for beyond words for the benefits of peace and tranquility that we have because of people like you, past, present, and in the future. Speaking of the future, allow me to take just a moment to talk about planting seeds. And it's funny, as the Marine Corps anthem was playing, it took me back to 5th grade because one of the things that happened when I was in the 5th grade is that I played the trumpet. And now I realize, and I just realized this morning, that when they were teaching us certain songs, they were planting seeds. And it's funny that I, as a 54-year-old man, remember at the age of 10, learning that song along with other songs. Let's fast forward to when I was 12th grade. And I remember like yesterday, a recruiter coming to my house. And I remember when he was sitting on the sofa in my parents' living room to talk to me about opportunities. But when he talked to me, he not only shared about the military side, the protection side of the job, but he talked about the career opportunities. I really didn't know a lot at the time, but it was so enlightening to hear that you can create an entire life that will take care of you the rest of your life in the military. Fast forward to 2026, and the 4 years that preceded this time, where we have tried our best, even more years than that, to plant seeds in the minds of you individuals, seated to my right and in front of me, who have now made a brave decision to join the military. Can we just clap it up for that, y'all? So I want to just take a moment and thank our district for planting seeds about a life in the military. I want to thank our military personnel who've been in and out of our buildings and present and available and just a resource for us to make sure that we plant these seeds. And more than anything, I want to thank every single one of you students for making a decision. You're making a brave decision. You're making a great decision. And we are proud to be a part of the decision that you are making today. It brings me great joy. You have no idea how timely this event is for me to come and to be present and to be in your presence, to know that we have yet another group of students who are solidifying their lives and that we have some part to play in that. So I want to say to each and every one of you, congratulations. I regret that I'm not able to stay until the end of today, but I know I had to come just to be uplifted by yet another group of students doing something positive with their lives. Let me finally say to all of you up in the stands, I see grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, uncles, cousins, mothers, fathers, family members who've come to witness this day. Thank you for helping us to plant these seeds, and thank you for trusting us with the life of your child. And we look forward to bright and incredible futures from every single one of you because of the seeds that were planted right here at Bibb County Schools. Thank you. God bless you.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Bibb County CTAE, I would like to welcome all of our honored guests, proud families, dedicated educators, and most importantly, our exceptional students. Today is a momentous occasion as we gather for our military signing day, a day that recognizes courage, commitment, and a willingness to serve something greater than oneself. We are here to celebrate these outstanding young men and women who have made the bold decision to enlist in the United States Armed Forces. Their choice reflects not only strength and discipline, but a deep sense of duty, honor, and patriotism. To our enlistees, today marks the beginning of a journey that will challenge you, shape you, and prepare you for a future filled with purpose. You are stepping into a legacy of service. Join the ranks of those who have dedicated their lives to protecting our freedoms and upholding the values to this nation. To the families, thank you for your support, your sacrifices, the role you have played in guiding these students to this moment. Your encouragement has helped lay the foundation to their success. And to the educators and community leaders, thank you for your continued commitment and to help prepare these students for not just careers, but for a meaningful life of impact and service. Let us take pride in these students today. Let us honor their decision. We wish them strength, safety, and success as they embark in this incredible journey. Thank you and welcome to the Bibb County CTAE Military Signing Day.
Thank you, Superintendent. Thank you, Cadet Captain Little. The occasion for this ceremony will be offered by one of the catalysts for this program and a distinguished leader within our Bibb County School District military installment. Please welcome Sergeant First Class Glenn Tolles.
Thank you all for coming. Once again, we're here honoring these young people because Dr. Washington and I had a vision years ago in reference to what we're doing today. And we stood back in the schools and we watched the athletes and the academic scholarship signing. So we made a decision to do this in Bibb County for these young people. And this is a very tough commitment that you guys are going through. And I just give you words of encouragement to just say, don't give up. When it gets hard, stick with it, believe in God, and thank your family, and write home every chance you get. And you know, they'll allow you guys to use cell phones now in some places, churches. So do whatever you do to stay in touch with your family members, okay? So I continue to encourage you, and I wish you the best in your military service. And just like the superintendent said, this is a starting opportunity for you. Myself and a lot of other instructors and service members over here, we're living and we all started right where you guys are. So you can see us, your recruiters, the instructors from the school, we got to start somewhere. So this is your start. So I wish you the best, high speed, and continue to march.
Thank you, Dr. Toles. Here to introduce our keynote speaker is Cadet Captain Karis Thompson of Central High School.
Good morning. Lieutenant Colonel Paul W. Bronson currently serves as the Command Inspector General for the United States Army Sustainment Command, United States Army Reserve Command, headquartered in Birmingham, Alabama. He previously served as the Brigade S-1 Senior Human Resources Officer for the 642nd Regional Support Command. His other notable assignments include Awards Coordinator, Joint Staff J1, Pentagon, Public Relations Officer, and Human Resources Subject Matter Expert for the Office of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Pentagon, and Personal Division under the Office of the Presidential Personnel at the White House. Lieutenant Colonel Paul W. Bronson is currently assigned as the Command Inspector General for the United States Army Sustainment Command. While his branch Adjutant General, he continues to serve educationally, earning the branch identifier under Logistics, Master Resiliency Trainer, and plans to earn his PhD in Industrial Organizational Psychology. His long-term career goal is to be selected for General Officer, effectively develop the future leaders of America, and lead with a purpose. Lieutenant Colonel Bronson has served a combined 23 years between the National Guard and Reserve. Include Team Lead of the Georgia Army National Guard Honor Guard, Region 6 Retention and Career Counselor, and Search and Rescue Team Lead for Hurricane Katrina. While in the U.S. Army Reserve, Lieutenant Colonel Bronson has served as a high school career coach and taught Leadership 101 at Bibb County schools. He's worked as a Bibb County firefighter, a solutions and he currently serves as a county commissioner responsible for 17,000 residents throughout Bibb County. Lieutenant continues to serve his dedication to the community and encourages others.
Good morning. Thank you for that, Cap. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. And once again, thank you all for coming out, especially to our new recruits coming through the door. Welcome. Welcome to the family. Y'all can smile at that. It's okay. You look so serious over here. I love it. It's that nervousness, right? I think we all get a little nervous when we start doing these type of things and going into the unknown. And that's okay. All right, so bear with me for a few minutes. I'm gonna give some words of encouragement, and we'll rock and roll. All right, fair deal? Good morning to everyone and future brothers and sisters in arms. I stand before you today with pure excitement, honor, and amazement. And when I look out to you guys, I don't just see cadets or a number or just personnel throughout. I see the future of America. I see commitment. I see courage. I see future shaped by purpose. I see people who are choosing the path that demands more, expects more, and ultimately gives more. Not too long ago, kind of long ago, I was sitting exactly where you were sitting at. I was a cadet in the JRTC at Central High School. And I still remember the moment that changed everything for me. And that was watching the Central High School Golden Boots drill team perform. that was something of amazement for me. The precision, their pride, their discipline all hit me at once. And in that moment, I knew I wanted to be a part of that. That spark, that simple decision there projected me to where I am today. I went on to become the deputy commander for the ROTC, the cadet rank of lieutenant colonel. And at some point, I asked myself the simple question, why stop there? Why stop now? So I didn't. I carried that momentum forward and joined the armed services at the age of 17, a year after 9/11. A time where service meant something even deeper than personal. And even more personal, my apologies. And here's something I want you all to remember. The end is nothing more than a new beginning. Graduation isn't the finish line. And the starting point of a new journey starts there. And that will test you. It will shape you and it will define you. Just a quick story about life and I'll be out your way. People will need to understand that in your particular situation, they're gonna doubt you. When you go through basic training, even on today, there are gonna be friends and family that may look at you and say, you might not make it. I want you to have that realization in your head. But I want you to prove them wrong. Take the necessary steps, get the correct mentorship, and move forward, because you're already advancing as it is today. There are going to be people that will think often and say to you, hey, try to change your perspective. But in that perspective, I want to say that moments like this, and if I may share a moment of mine that changed my perspective, was, my apologies, someone who changed my perspective in the moment when I didn't even realize I needed it. And after spending 7 years working in the Macon-Bibb County Fire Department, I made a bold move and I decided to run for office. And as you can already tell, I didn't win, right? And that stung a little. But failure has a funny way of teaching you success. In that race, I went back afterwards and I spoke with the chief of the department, Martin Riggins. And I'll never forget, I walked into his office, I was confident, young, educated, experienced in public safety, and I just knew I was good to go right back home. We call home in the fire department. And when I went back and I asked for my job back, he looked at me, he denied it. Kind of hurts, right? You put 7 years of your life into it and you go back and they say, nope. And as I walked out of that meeting, I was hurt, in tears. It felt like a door had slammed in my face. But then Chief Riggins followed me outside and he stopped me. He put his hand on my shoulder and he said something that I'll never forget. He simply said, I don't want to cage an eagle. And at that time, I had no idea what he meant. I was just as confused. I was frustrated. But standing here today, I understand exactly what he was telling me. He saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself. He knew I wasn't meant to go backwards. I was meant to soar forward. Some of you here today may feel uncertain. You may be wondering if you're making the right choice, if you're ready, if you're capable. Let me tell you something. You owe it to yourself to finish strong. You've gotten this far. Keep going. You didn't come this far to stop halfway. You are pushing towards something that is bigger than yourself, and because of that, you are going to experience some things that most people will never have opportunity to experience. You will feel a sense of fulfillment, courage, pride, that can't be bought or borrowed. It has to be earned. So don't get it twisted. I'll say this much. Life is not going to be easy. It's not going to be fair, and it never will be. There will be days when you question everything, days when you are exhausted, you feel alone, and you are pushed to your limits physically, mentally, and emotionally. You're going to go through pain. You're going to go through failure. You're going to go through doubt, and you're going to go through moments of quitting and wanting to quit and having it as an option. But one thing I want you to focus in on that, in that statement, through. You're going to go through it. That means you're still moving, you're still fighting, and you're still in the game. That means you're still moving forward. And as you move forward, success will be waiting for you on the other side. There is so much more, it is so much more rewarding when you have things that you have to move forward and put your sweat and equity into. And when you enter into that, regardless of whatever branch or specialty you decide to go into, I can tell you this much, a lot of sweat and tears will go into what you're about to earn. It's gonna be more rewarding that reward will go far past a paycheck, but it gives you the discipline, it gives you resiliency. It will give you a bond with others that can't be broken. My fellow brothers and sisters that are standing around today that are in uniform, we have a bond, we have a code. We'll protect each other and lay our lives down for each other without a shadow of a doubt. I'm gonna say, give me a who on that. Can I get a who from around the room? Oh, we're gonna try that one more time. Can I get a who? All right. So understand that you are now joining a new family. Something that can't be broken. And here's one more thing, and I'll close out. Just because you can do what you're doing, don't do it just to do it. Do it because you want to do it. Because you want to be better, because you want to grow, because you refuse to settle for average. So if this is what you have chosen, this is the path that you're stepping into, I only ask that you don't do it halfway. Don't give 50. Don't cut corners. If you're going to do it fully. Learn everything you can, push yourself further than you thought possible, and dive in. Go as deep as you can go in this. And continue to move forward. Find yourselves mentors. You have a number of people around this room that are willing and ready to help and assist you. And they are willing and ready to help you do it fully. Learn everything you can, push yourself beyond that. And become the person who just doesn't say, I did a little bit. But push yourself to be that person that can look in the mirror with confidence and say, I did it. Not I almost did, not I wish I did more, but I did it. And when that day comes, it won't just be about the rank you earn or the uniform you wear, it will be about the person that you have become in the process. So go forward with pride, go forward with purpose, and never forget, you're not just joining the armed services, you're becoming part of something bigger than yourself. Thank you, and I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Brunson, for your profound words and inspiration, and we certainly appreciate your continued support and investment into Bibb County scholars and soldiers. Ladies and gentlemen, the late General Colin Powell understood the key to success. He said there are no secrets to success. Success is the result of perfection, hard work, learning from failure, loyalty to those you work for, and persistence. These young men and women making their commitment today have already discovered this truth in part, having demonstrated the tenets of hard work, resistance, loyalty, and persistence to arrive at this decision. So as we broach this sacred ritual, the signing commitment, we will witness our brave soldiers and cadets transition from the enrolled to the enlisted. This ceremony will be conducted by the local recruiting officers representing each branch of the United States military, beginning with the Army, and they will proceed in the following order: Army National Guard, Navy, Air Force, and conclude with the United States Marine Corps at this time. Please welcome the United States Army. Okay, we have Elisa Wimbush. Okay, so we're going to change gears. All of our Army participants, would you come forward at this time? Okay, and you may sign. Let's give them a round of applause. Welcome the Army National Guard. And you may sign at this time. Let's give them a round of applause. And you may sign at this time. And parents, there will be an opportunity for photos at the end of the ceremony. Thank you. Let's give them a hand as well. Please welcome our United States Navy enlistees. You may sign at this time. The United States Navy, let's give them a hand. We have one more signee with the Navy. At this time, welcome the United States Air Force. You may sign. And last but not least, the United States Marine Corps. Let's give them a hand. Will you join me in congratulating all of our Bibb County School District enlisted men and women? Here to extend official congratulatory remarks, welcome again our service recruiters.
Hey, my name is Sergeant Stevens, and I'm with the Army National Guard. Hey guys, those two tables, that's all National Guard. You see, we lead from the front. So I just want to take a moment to tell all of you how proud I am. What you've accomplished isn't easy. Getting to this point takes discipline, commitment, and a willingness to push through when things get tough. Every single one of you has proven that you have what it takes. This is only the beginning. Graduation isn't the finish line. It's the start of everything you're capable of becoming. I have no doubt you're going to continue to grow, succeed, and make an impact wherever your career takes you. I also want to thank you. This is my last year recruiting, and the fact that you trusted me to be a part of your journey means that more than I can put into words. You definitely gave me a few headaches along the way, actually a lot of headaches along the way. But you gave me a lot more to be proud of. The hard moments, the laughs, the growth, I wouldn't trade any of it. Keep pushing yourselves, keep looking out for each other, and never forget why you started. And I'm proud of every single one of you, and you can always reach out to me. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Today marks the beginning of a journey defined by honor, discipline, and service. By choosing to serve in the United States Army, you have stepped forward to be part of something greater than yourself, a legacy built on sacrifice, courage, and commitment. You are now a part of a team that stands ready to defend freedom and uphold the values we hold dear. The road ahead will challenge you, but it will also shape you into a stronger, more resilient leader. Embrace every lesson, trust your training, and lean on your fellow soldiers, because you will never stand alone. Wear the uniform with pride, represent with integrity, and always strive for excellence. Welcome to the Army. Your journey starts now.
I want to say congratulations to my future shipmates. I know it wasn't easy to make the choices. Well, you all had very good scores and could have went to any branch that you choose to. But I'm glad that I was able to encourage you guys to join me out in the fleet, because this is, like Sergeant Stevenson said, my last class. I will be leaving, and hopefully, prayerfully, I will be able to be honored to serve with each and every last one of you. Congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. Staff Sergeant Hicks with Air Force Recruiting. Just want to say thank you for everyone that showed up today. Definitely means a lot to future service members, regardless of branch of service. They're going to be put through difficult times, stressful situations. The basic training is going to test them in ways they haven't been tested before. They're not going to have the same support system that they do now, but knowing that they have the community, the friends, the family behind them, definitely should be able to push them forward and just be able to achieve what they want to achieve. So I thank you for having me here, and definitely congratulations to my future wingman. Can't wait to see you in uniform. It'd be great to serve with you then. Thank you, everyone.
Morning, everybody. All right, I just want to start off by saying, first and foremost, congratulations to all the students out here. No matter what branch you're in, each and every one of us is extremely proud of you guys. Right? Not everybody chooses to walk down this path. Sometimes it can be a pretty hard process, and all of you sitting here today have made it through that process, right? But this is only the beginning. You are about to grow so much in the next 4, 5, 6 years, however long your contract is, and you're going to look back on this and be thankful for the choice that you made. right? Second off, I want to say thank you to all the parents for supporting us as recruiters throughout this process. You know, I know it's not the best thing having a recruiter call your phone right after you get off work or, you know, whatever the case may be, but, you know, I just want to say thank you for trusting us with all your sons and daughters throughout this process. And then one more thank you to all the Bibb County faculty and staff opening the doors of your school, just always being so welcoming to us and letting us give these opportunities out to the students. And then, you know, my future Marines over here, right? You chose the hardest path, right? And you can't seem to know, like, nobody knows why you're doing what you're doing, okay? It's just something that's in you. It's just something that's in you that wants to push yourself and that wants to be the best version of yourself at the end of the day, okay? It's a few and proud for a reason, right? It's only 5 of us sitting in this room, and we like it that way. Good? All right. That's really all I got. Once again, congratulations, and best of luck to you all in the future.
All right, that concludes our recruiters. Once again, we want to thank everybody. And just to give you an idea of what they did, when a young person enlists into the military, they actually do the oath of enlistment. They do it actually at the MEPS, which is Military Entrance Processing Station in Atlanta. So we was going to do the oath of enlistment with them, but we kind of shied away from that this year. So when they came to the stage, they actually signed a certificate that we created here in this great CTAE department we have to give them something so they'll have other than their enlistment paperwork from Bibb County, okay? And the cords you see they receive, in Bibb County, the kids get cords for different clubs, different things. So the military science cord that you have, the red, white, and blue, and you wear that at graduation, okay? Along with all your FBLA, DECA, and all the other cords, okay? And then each branch of service actually gave the graduation sashes, so you guys wear those with pride at graduation also, okay? We want to thank again all the principals and the faculty and staff for coming, all the parents. We appreciate y'all. We're not done yet, though, so just hold on.
Thank you, Sergeant Tolles. Many of our enlisted will continue their education throughout their time in the service. As a result, we are honored to welcome representatives of the Community Foundation of Central Georgia. The foundation believes where philanthropy thrives, communities are strengthened and the quality of life for citizens is greatly enhanced. They have amassed more than 40 scholarship funds established by donors for local students. Today, they will present the Rodney Davis Scholarship. Please welcome the Community Foundation of Central Georgia.
Good morning. And we're so excited to be here. My name is Monique Pitts-Taylor, and I'm the Scholarship Director. And this is?
Darius Maynard, the Director of Programs and Strategic Initiatives.
All right, and today we will present the 2 scholarships that was talked about in the introduction. And the first one is the Davis Scholarship. Rodney Davis was a Marine, and he performed a selfless act by throwing his body on a grenade to save his fellow Marines. So to honor his life, his fellow Marines have come together to create a scholarship fund, and it's for ROTC students that are pursuing their education in college or technical school or university. So today I'm excited to announce the recipients of this scholarship, and ironically, it's all ladies. And so the first recipient is Anaya Spivey. Your letters in there, okay? Congratulations. All right, the next recipient is Cameron Parker.
Congratulations. Thank you.
You're welcome. The next recipient is Mary Oliver Burnett. And our final recipient of the Davis Scholarship is Nalaya Merritt.
In addition to the Davis Scholarship, we're also presenting one award for the Major David L. Carter Scholarship. And this will be going to a student who has demonstrated academic excellence and being a vital member of the Central High School JROTC program. We are pleased to award the Major David L. Scholarship to Soraya Parker.
Thank you so much for your generosity and support of our students. It has been my pleasure to serve as your Mistress of Ceremony, and it is my privilege to welcome the inspiration and visionary behind this program. She is the Executive Director of CTAE. She is the CEO of Hutchins College and Career Academy, and she is a military mom, and she's right behind me, Dr. Cassandra Miller Washington.
Good morning. Today we have witnessed something very powerful. These graduating seniors have made a decision to go beyond a career choice. They have answered a call to serve. In the world full of opportunities, they chose commitment, discipline, and something greater than themselves. To our enlistees, you represent the very best of our district's vision of being motivated to enlist. You have shown us what it means to step forward with courage, embrace challenges, and to lead with honor. You are not just graduating, you are leading to serve. To the families, thank you. Your support, your sacrifice, and belief have helped shape these young men and women and who they are today. This moment belongs to you as well. To our educators, to our principals, to our district leaders, you have planted seeds of leadership, resilience, and purpose. Today, we see the harvest of your dedication. And to our seniors, as you prepare to leave these halls and step into uniform, know that you carry more than a name on your chest. You carry pride and strength, hopes, and all who believe in you. Wherever your journey takes you, across states, oceans, or around the world, remember where you started and who stands behind you. We salute you, we honor you, and we thank you for your willingness to serve. Congratulations to the class of 2026. You are dismissed. Have a wonderful day.
Excuse me, give me 1 second. 1 second, please. We would like for the band leader to come forward, please, quickly. Once I'm done, parents, you're free to come down on the floor and take pictures. We want to give you guys appreciation. First, sorry for coming out and doing this for us. We really thank this band. They do it every year. They're outstanding, outstanding bunch of people. Great Americans. They're great Americans. I want to give you these guys this, put it on your wall in the unit. We appreciate you. All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Colonel Bryson, come forward, please, sir. We got something for you, too. We appreciate you coming, doing what you do.
Thanks, man.
You're great America. My brother.
Thank you, man.
That's right, man.
Oh, come on this way out.
Yeah. It's my brother. Hey man, how are you?
I'm good. I just look kind of organized. I want to, like somebody assigning, like a sign.
You want to talk to an assignee?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, hold on a second. I'll grab one. Let's talk to the young lady for the Air Force. Hey, get your Air Force girl. Appreciate you, man.